will cut your mane. If you're wildin', I will be your tame. If you're trying to cash in my name, it's too late, cause nothing was the same. Nothing was the same. Nothing was the same. I'm breaking all your rules. I'm changing all your views. I'm breaking all your rules. I'm changing all your views. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I'm breaking all your rules. I'm changing all your views. I don't care who you're praying to. I don't care who you're talking to. I don't care who you're lying to. But no, you're lying will never cut through. I'm breaking all your rules. I'm changing all your views. There's nothing you can do now. I'm breaking all your rules.
Welcome back. That was Mike Angelo with New Age Outlaw here on MTG Radio. Guys, get involved and share your thoughts. It's at Radio MTG, hashtag Happy Hour MTG, or send a text with your name to 079 449 77737. We have a tweet and it's from Ciara, I believe, Miss Ciara, and she says, tune into MTG Radio to listen to my bro Mike Angelo. Check him out. Thank you so much, girl, for tuning in. And yeah, we hope you're enjoying the show. We also have where's it gone? Guys, you're tweeting too quick. I'm gonna have to read them out later. I can't keep up. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Michael Angelo is a unique musician, the voice of the people, hiding between the cracks of our rapid but monotonous culture, communicating the message of hope as well as the ripple effects of life and the agonies that accompany it. Michael Angelo pans between the heart and soul of love and lust, whilst using his wordplay as a translator between aversion and distress, echoing the fabrics of his mind. Wow. What a bio. I feel like just downloading everything right now.
That was a mouthful.
Wow.
I can't wait to break that down and find out a bit more. So firstly, it's so great to have you in the studio.
Oh, it's lovely to have you guys. Lovely for you guys to have me.
No worries. But thank you so much for joining us. And let's get straight into it. My first question for you is, we've heard your bio, we've heard your music, we now want to know a little bit more about you. Who is Mike Angelo?
Who is Mike Angelo? I'm just a normal guy, to be honest with you. I'm just average, in all due fairness. Let me keep it all the way 100. I'm just a local fella, but I've just the longer I've done life, I've just seen things which have been occurring over and over again, and I believe, using music is a very powerful tool in this day and age. Everyone listens to music in some way, some shape or some form. When you're in the supermarket or whatever, you hear music in the background, and that motivates you to shop more. And things like that. So I'm not really one to go on social media and start venting and stuff, or I'm not one that uses social media too well. But I believe music allows me to express myself in a way which is healthy, if that makes a lot of sense. So that's just a little bit about me, if that even covers me at all. So
don't worry, we're gonna go deeper. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
One word. I struggle with that question, actually. One word, I would say meticulous. That's the word I'll use. I like things to the detail. I hate, and hate is a strong word, but I would definitely use the word hate for this. I hate when people lack attention for things, which require attention for. So, for example, like I believe in God fully with all my heart, and just for example, when I'm doing church with my brothers or with my sisters and stuff, and how things are carried out, you know, I'm always motivating my team members to bring forth the best effort they possibly can bring.
Yeah.
You know, never bring something half-hearted to the table. You know, if you're gonna bring something half-heartedly, then don't do it at all. You know, because you know the standard of organizations which aren't church, you know, how they run and how they move is so, they do it to the T. You know, they don't take it to, you know, they don't do it lightly. They make sure everything is done to perfection. You know, so that's something that I definitely, you know, mimic in the work that I create and in everything that I do. You know,
I hear that.
And yeah, that's the word I use, meticulous.
Meticulous.
I like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Detailed.
I love it. Michael,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, hit me.
So what genre is your music and what do you hope to tell people through it?
That's a good question as well. These are difficult questions, I can't even lie, because
You come prepared, you
you
know.
come prepared. Yeah, I've come prepared. I also have a UK rap in all due fairness.
Okay.
UK rap. But what I want to tell people through it, yeah, just rap as just in general, you know. What I want to tell people through it is just hope and that there's life. Because I believe the music that is being made right now is really bland. So I'm often talking to like my mates Remy, talking to my mates Yomi, and we often discuss music, and a lot of them they'll just tell me be patient, be patient, because right now what society likes is something quick they can grasp onto.
Yeah.
You know, get high off that, then you know,
Move on
go
to
their
the
way,
next.
move on to the next.
Yeah.
You know, so an artist will come, they got a buzz, then they'll move on. But you know, I'm just trying to express life and express hope, because a lot of people are actually crying inside. A lot of people are depressed inside, or they're feeling a form of darkness or whatever. But I'm trying to, you know, shine light to that and say, hey, this is what's going on in our society, and obviously I'm a part of that. So I'm just trying to echo that through my music, and yeah, and hopefully I make enough noise till people hear me.
Ooh, I like that. Make enough noise to people hear you.
Yeah.
Wow. Mike, do you mind if I call you Mike?
Yeah, please, whatever
Okay.
suits you best.
All right, we'll go down to M. Okay, Mike. So, what motivates you to do what you do, and you know, what do you love most about what you do?
What motivates me? Damn, that's a really good question. One thing that does motivate me a lot is my brother. My brother at home. He's a pianist,
Oh wow.
and he dedicates a lot to his craft. I think he practices like 10 hours a day.
Wow.
So he really goes in. So whenever I see him, and there's not a day that I don't see him struck the keyboard at home, I'm motivated immediately to work on the music that I make. You know, because I know he's putting so much time and effort into what he's doing, and he believes in it with all his heart. So why should I do anything to a different standard than to think he's younger than me as well? So that motivates me even more, that if he's hungry, then I should be starving. You know. So yeah, that's one thing. And just people around me, you know, just it's mainly people around me, you know, if I'm to be really honest. When I look at my dad, the example that he set for me, when I look at my friends and how strong-minded some of them actually are, and how bold some of them actually are, you know, to step out in the things that they want to do in life, you know, it definitely motivates me to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing and continue going, you know.
Wow.
And yeah, finally, the last motivation is myself. You know, I think I have enough motivation inside of me, you know, to do more than what's humanly possible, as long as I put my mind to it and focus on that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I like that.
That is good. The people around you.
yeah,
That's the best motivator.
yeah.
I would say.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, how challenging would you say it is to get your brand or your music out there?
I mean, to be honest, that's the hardest thing, in all due fairness, because you have to have a niche, you have to be unique in some kind of way, or you have to, you know, people that go pop, they basically represent a part of the public. So for Ed Sheeran or something, he'll represent, you know, people that play with acoustic guitar, or just people that just they how do they dress, not to no offense, but just like hobos. They don't really care, just do their thing, you know, feel free in life, you know, and people cater towards that, you know. So yeah, like it's kind of hard, to be honest with you, because you need to somehow find a way to generate a following by the way you appear, you know, even because now it's all about how you appear, even more than the music itself, you know. So it's kind of hard, but we're getting there slowly but surely. And I definitely believe that I will get there. You know,
Definitely.
so, yeah, but it's definitely hard.
So this leads me on to my next question. How have you found the response so far to your music?
How have I responded? How have I found the response? It's just your mouth again. You know, it's been good. You know, to be honest with you, it's been good. Like when people actually hear it and they're deep, it's like, wow, like Mike, this is really, really good. You know, and obviously I plug it to the right people. You know, or I would say, okay, Remy, listen to this, or Yomi, listen to this. What do you guys think? Or Josh, listen to this, and they'll listen. Like, yeah, I'm feeling this tune. You know, so and when I push it into the public as well. You know, it's often for me to get good feedback, and once in a while you get some negative feedback, which is very good, very healthy. If you don't get no negative feedback, it means your audience isn't wide enough,
right?
You know, so
wow,
there should always be some form of negative feedback somewhere, somehow. So, but it has been alright, and you know, just onwards and upwards.
Wow, I like what you just said. That reminds me of I once heard someone say, if you are the smartest in your class, you're not among the right group of people. Yeah. So wow, it's true. I like that. I like
that. Even I was listening to a preacher named Carl Lentz, and he said, if I can remember it correctly, he was mentioning how some people are just a big fish in a small pond, but when you take that big fish out and you put yourself into the ocean, you're just a small fish. You know, so it changes around. So yeah, it is all about your environment, definitely.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Question: as an artist and performer, how would you say you've evolved?
Oh man, that's a good question too. Definitely with performing, it's all about pacing yourself.
Okay.
You know, because after 2 songs you get tired and stuff like that. And that's like a laugh out loud moment that should never happen. I don't believe in a performer getting tired, because that's your job. That's like an athlete getting tired, you know, after doing his job. Like, you should be able to go on and on, because that's what you've trained to do. So yeah, definitely one of them is pacing myself. The other one is just describing myself again, just being more detailed to what I make, and not trying to rush to find a product that we can skip this, we can cut corners. You know, there's no need to cut corners. Just take your time and do what you need to do, and you will get the best result. You know, because those that, you know, dedicate time to what they do, I believe they'll always be found. They'll always be found some way, somehow.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I'm speechless. I like your persona, your vibes.
Oh, thank
it's
you
just
so much.
so positive,
Thank
and
you
I
so
think
much.
that's what we need,
Exactly.
especially through music.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless you, man.
I love for that, man. Love for that.
Question: what can you tell us about your past and forthcoming projects?
Past and forthcoming projects. Our past project was named Echoes of Euphoria.
Okay.
You can find that on Dat Piff. So it's on Dat Piff, by the way, for people that want to find it. Yeah,
Dat
it's still
Piff.
about. Yeah, it's still about. Trust me, it's hanging in there. It's hanging in. But yeah, that was definitely explaining a lot of, you know, what I was facing internally. You know, just by the situations I went through in my personal life, or what I'd seen or what I'd heard, you know, through, you know, those that were close to me. So I tried to, you know, push that through the music that I made. And now obviously with the future music that I'm making now, you know, it's almost evolved onto that, because now I've grown since then. You know, and you see the world in a different way. You know, it's not all roses and ponies and stuff, you know.
Right.
It's actually, you know, it's really gruesome out there. So I've kind of been able to unravel that and channel in a different way, and also just explain the issues that I face in my heart more often than not, because I believe in music you have to be authentic. That's the only way you're going to connect with the listener.
I like
so
it.
So definitely the new music that I'm making is definitely more heartfelt, you know, and the old is more an illustration of what's going on. Yeah. So
my question is, from what you just said, how hard is it to be that open in your music?
Oh, that's a really good question. How hard is it to be open? I mean, you have to find the balance. So it, you know, it can be difficult at times, but I also respect people's privacy as well, because it's easy just to go on the music, say, yeah, you done this and you done that, and just try and word it in a way which us artists can do sometimes. But yeah, it's, you know, it's just it's a hard one, to be honest. It's a hard one, because you also have to have a level of self-control to what you're making as well, because you can't just, you know, as soon as you start making music, you become a product of the public. Like the public feel like they know everything about you, and you belong to them. You know, and I understand why they say that, but at the same time, we also have a life to protect, and I have lives to protect. You know, the friends and the people that are around me as well. So it can be hard. So you're constantly fighting between yourself of, you know, whether can I say this line. So I'll plug it to like my boy Yomi, like Yomi, yo, can I say this line? Or Ollie, can I say this line? And they'll be like, yeah, you can. That's cool. So it's almost with your music, you have to evaluate yourself as you go along.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
But then at the same time, that allows you to grow.
Yeah, it allows you to grow. Yeah, 100%.
Good. My next question is, what advice would you give to any young person who wants to maybe, you know, get into the music game or get into the rap game, I should say?
Yeah, I would definitely say don't watch no one else.
Okay.
Don't watch no one else. I know it sounds, you know, monotonous, if I'm allowed to say, or it sounds, you know, cliche, but don't watch nobody else. Just do yourself, you know, because it's easy to watch the artists out there and try and mimic them and try and mimic their sound, but if you're forgetting that that's already been done, you know, so you need to go home and try and create something fresh, try and create something new, you know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so that's the advice I'll definitely give to somebody that's trying to come out there. Don't rush as well, you know, because it's easy to just try and rush things for a quick dollar, you know. But I would advise anybody out there just to take your time, you know. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You know, those that sprint their way as quick as they came, that's just as quickly as they would leave as well.
Right.
But those that take their time with it and actually dedicate themselves to their craft, they stay there much longer than the average Joe. You know, so yeah, that's something I'll definitely say. Be original to yourself, you know, and also just have the right people around you to always refine you, you know, because yeah, we're like gold, you know, we're precious gold, and you know, you always need to gold is refined over and over again for it to be as beautiful as it is. So have the right people around you so that you can often be refined and checked, you know, so that you're not swaying out of line, or you know, you're not going out of context, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I would say. That's the advice I'd give, basically.
I like it. He said, hashtag, it is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Wow. Michael, are there any exclusive that you can share that you're actually working on at the moment?
At the moment, I'm about to bring out a track probably like next week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Inside Seat.
Wow.
So that's gonna be a cool tune. No one knows about that. You guys are the first people to actually know.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's called Inside Seat.
Inside Seat.
Yeah, and yeah, that's another heartfelt track for me. It's just me going way back secondary school days.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a dope tune. It's also just a message for, you know, for people that are, you know, crying out for something different, crying out for something new and something fresh. You know, that's, hey, if you want that, then hey, listen to the song when it comes out.
Yes, we will actually probably be the first radio station to play it.
Yes,
so
it will be.
Make sure you send it over.
100%.
And we are actually winding up, Mike. Time's just flying by, and
yeah, it really is.
The interview's actually gone really quick. Last question is, where can we find out more about Michael Angelo?
Where can you find out more about Michelangelo? Just check my Twitter. I know I'm not off on it as much.
You gotta get on it.
But you gotta get on it, trust me. But yeah, catch you, like, I would say catch you on the Sunday. I'm usually like I know this may sound like funny to a lot of people, but I'm in church on Sunday. So if you want to catch me in church on the Sunday. I'm around, you know. People don't like to hear that. People think it's funny and whatnot, but I proclaim that loud. I'm not shy at all.
I'm not ashamed of the gospel.
Details of your church, in case.
Yeah, details of my church. So I go to a church named Church of Pentecost. I go to a branch in Stratford City. Okay. Yeah, so just hit me up there. Like it's 2 to 4. not to push that, you know. But yeah, just a little bit of branding for them. And there's a lot of lovely people down there, man. A lot of amazing people, young lads, young girls, all part of a community and living a healthy life. So yeah.
Aww, I don't want you to go. Guys, please take note of his email. It's salt and vinegar, as in salt N for November, vinegar at live.co.uk. You can follow him on Twitter at MHLNGLO.
I love.
And it's SoundCloud, obviously www.soundcloud.com/MHLNGLO.
Yeah.
And you can also find him on Instagram the same
thing.
way.
Yeah.
Michelangelo, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you guys so
having
much.
you in the
Thank you
studio.
guys. I appreciate you guys.
But before you rush off,
Yeah.
we want to know a little bit about Michelangelo, the person.
Okay, hit me.
So we have a string of questions.
Yeah.
And we want to know exactly who you are.
Okay, cool.
So the first question is, what is your favorite food?
Favorite food? Oh, that's a really good question. Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of curry goat and rice and peas.
You like curry goat and rice?
Yeah, trust me, daddy. It's weird. It's weird because I'm Ghanaian, so I should say jollof rice or something like that. But I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of curry goat and rice and peas. That stuff bangs, man. It bangs. It bangs. So,
Next question is, what is your favorite film?
Favorite film? Damn, I'm not even a movie person. Favorite film? That is a really good question. It's a tough one, actually. I'll definitely say what comes to mind is Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Yeah, believe it or not, I know it sounds childish, but I have my inner child. Pocahontas is a really good film, or Lion King. Yeah, I can have that on spin all day, to be honest, those two films. Yeah.
What is your most played song on your iPod or your phone?
Oh, damn. Believe it or not, I don't even play music much. Like, I usually walk, like, with a book. I'm usually reading a book when I'm on transit. But, that is a really good question. What do I play? What's the most played song right now on my phone? I wish I could answer this question so easy. It's not even
music.
Probably, yeah.
It's not even that.
Don't try it.
I don't even know, to be honest. I can't even answer that one. But I don't know.
Okay.
It's alright. We let that one slide.
Yeah, allow me.
If you could meet anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Oh, damn, that's a good question. If I could meet anyone living or dead, who would it be? Can it be anybody at all? Like
Anyone.
Anybody.
I mean, the first person that comes to mind, believe it or not, I would like to meet Jesus. Not in a way which I'm in heaven or anything like that, but I'd just like to meet him face to face. Like, how was he actually like in real life? Like, how was he like how did he think? How did he move? Because, you know, he revolutionized the world.
Yeah.
Like, the world still marvels about him. The world still has so many questions about him. So that'll be the number one person on my list. Number one. And then second would probably be the painter Michelangelo. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
No pun intended.
That's cool. My next question is, if you could be in any film, book or TV show, which would it be?
Oh, that's a good question too. Any book.
Book, TV show.
I would like to be in a book written by, what's this guy's name? Dan Brown.
Okay.
He wrote the Da Vinci Code and stuff.
Okay.
And I love his writing style. His writing style is absolutely amazing. So I would like him to have me embedded in one of his books. That would be amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be really
I'm
dope.
just going to read it now.
Yeah, he's heavy. He's got a few books, Angels and Demons,
Yeah.
Da Vinci Code. He has another one, The Fortress something. I can't even remember. I read it time back. But he's really good.
I'm on Google tonight, guys. Finally, what songs would be included in your soundtrack for your life?
Ooh, what songs? What songs are out now?
Yeah, anything currently, would you say?
It can be old as well.
Yeah, it could be old as well.
That's a really, really good question. Damn, you guys coming up with some questions today, you know. I don't even know. To be honest with you, it'll probably be some, I know this sounds proper weird, but it'll probably be some Oscar Robertson. He's a pianist as well.
Okay.
My brother listens to him a lot. So I'll probably just have that in the background because he's made me love classical music, to be honest with you. Classical / jazz. He's made me love that a lot. So I'll just have that playing in the background almost, you know, as a videotape to my life. If that makes sense. Yeah.
I got one last question for you. If you could quantify your evolution as an artist in a song, which song would it be?
Damn.
Because you did say that you've grown from the time when you were doing your songs to now. So how would you quantify that in a song?
That's a question.
That is a question and a half, to be honest with you. What song would I use to describe or to highlight my growth? I'll probably say it's a song that is coming out. It's one of my songs, actually.
Okay. We need it too.
No. Just figured I should say the name on it. What's
The album.
I'll definitely say I got a song coming out called it's called Broken Promises.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a song that would represent growth in my life. You know, it almost represents, you know, me acting like a fool at times, and then not admitting to myself the truth, but then coming to realization, you know, what life actually is. You know, so yeah, that's the song that I'd use. I know it's not out, so people can't reference to it, but yeah, that's what I'd use to describe myself.
Wow, Michelangelo.
Thank you.
You are amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming down to the studio. You know, I know you're a busy chap and you've got 100 things to do, but you know, thank you so much for coming down and, you know, just sharing with us exactly who you are, what you're doing, and blessing us.